everyone. Hello. Hello everyone. Wait, wait for me a bit. Okay. Wait. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello. Today will be an English only stream, and before that, I have to say that I'm not really good at English. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, or you feel that my accent sounds weird, it's probably not your fault, it's my fault. So I'm really sorry for that. The reason why today's stream is in English because the game that I'm going to play is like really hard for me to translate all the dialogue into Vietnamese. So here we are, our first English stream. Yay! And also you guys can really chat and talk to each other in both Vietnamese and English. Really. Yeah, hello everyone. Okay. Yes, you guys can chat in Vietnamese or in English, and I will only reply to you guys in English only. So my very bad English, so if anything, I'm sorry if you guys don't understand me. I'm really sorry. It's like forever since I have a complete conversation with anyone in English, so my English is not very good. Hello everyone. Okay. Let me move to the game. Okay. You guys can see it, right? Wait for me a bit. The current time is AM PM. That is 8 PM. 5. Okay. Can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. I have to say that I completely know nothing about this game. Did you guys hear the voice, the game voice? It's okay? Do I need to setting up a bit? The game voice. Let me see. The only thing I know about this game is like everyone keep playing this and they tell that this game is really good. But I really don't know what this game is all about, so let's find out, okay? Okay. Begin the game. Never end. Nothing new game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. So now that we can play. Okay. What is the control? Should I? Okay. Active or sensitivity? We cannot touch anything. But this like to. Okay. Okay. This better, I guess. Cannot enter this room. Neither this room. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh no.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Memo in the meeting room? Why you don't think that he just don't
No
have
matter
any
how hard
friends?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Stanley
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, so now. What? Hey? No, oh no. Anybody here? Do I have any friend? No? Okay. What is this? Cannot enter this. Like this room. Oh no. Why can't keep turning off all this. Let me see. Can I call someone? No? Okay. Touching everything, touching everything. Touching everything, touching everything.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Let me be, you rude. Okay. I hate Monday, me too. Cannot write the cell phones here. I cannot. Hello, anybody here? Hello, someone here? Mushy mushy. Oh no.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On the left? Nah. Bye-bye.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Why every computer just turn on if there's no one around? Okay. Hello. Knock, knock, knock. Anybody here? Knock, knock, knock. No one here? And we just can't touch anything.
Ah, yes, truly a
What?
room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Nah.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh no. We cannot go back. Okay. The photocopy printer. Hello, 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 hello. Anybody here? No? Okay. Nah. What is this room?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Let me see. Oh, the... No! Let me out! Let me out! Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. No. Let me see. Is this the right direction? Oh, the stop. Eh! So like when we go outside, all the doors just keep closing. Okay. Is there anything that I can do? Warning. Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion will cause death. Penalty for misuse of... Oh, why when we die we will have to pay because we dead? Like, why?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley
right.
leapt from the
No
platform
one tell me what
and
to
plunged
do.
to his death.
I'm
Good
free.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, so that is like one ending, right? Oh, so that like... Okay, I don't understand now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So like we just go back into that room again, so that we can try to jump from the cliff to see.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This is like the employee room, right? It looks like it, so... Okay.
Wow. Yes.
It's not
this
time to
room.
rest.
What
Bye-bye.
a beautiful... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah. So we just need to...
Stanley was so bad at following
Jump on
directions,
the
it's incredible
cliff?
he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I wonder
I'm
if
not your
we
enemy,
can
really,
die.
I'm not. I
we
realize
jump
that
from here?
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but
Thank you for
all
your
this
donate.
time.
Thank
There's
you.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Wait.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for
Listen,
me.
no one tell me what to do,
asking for
okay?
her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
No.
To put your work aside. To let
Go back
her
in
back
your
into
life.
your life.
Nah,
She's been waiting.
no one tell me what to do. It's okay. We cannot. Oh, okay. Can you drive this? Please, can you just jump on this and hit all the thing we see? No? Okay. What is this?
That's her, Stanley.
Who?
You need to be the one to do this. To
Reach
reach
out
out
to
to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Wait. Can we
As
just...
Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait.
Wait.
Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug
Yes.
the phone?
Listen,
wasn't
no one
supposed to be
tell
a
me
choice. How
what
did
I
you
have to
that?
do.
You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
So like we
It's
cannot
definitely
get
here,
out of
clear
this
as day.
room.
Stanley picks up the phone.
No,
He's
no,
taken to
no.
the apartment where he finds his
Are you
wife,
right?
and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Course of
How is that
action.
even possible? None of these
Yeah, now
decisions
you
were
know.
supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see...
Just see what?
No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
Slow
How had I not
yourself.
noticed it sooner?
Slow
You're not
yourself.
Stanley. You're a real person.
Ha ha ha. Now you know.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to
Able
make
to
correct
make
and
correct
incorrect
and
choices.
incorrect
And to
choice.
think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did
Why
you
you
not
so
grasp
harsh,
the
man?
severity of the situation? Well,
So
I won't have
rude.
that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this
Observing
helpful
this
instructional
helpful-
video.
What?
Choice. It's the best part of being a
Okay,
real
now
person.
a lesson
But if used
from the
incorrectly, it can
narrator.
also be the most dangerous.
Wait,
For example,
I think.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named
Named
Rupert
Rupert.
has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Ew.
Or he could spend years of
Who on
hard
earth
work
could
forgetting
do
how
that?
to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that
Unlike
unlike here,
here,
the real world
makes
makes
sense.
sense, and at no
No,
time
it
should
does
you
not
make a
make
choice
sense.
that does not conform to rational logic.
2
If you
plus
find
4.
yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense,
Eh?
in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their
Finish
thought,
their thought,
then provide
provide
an excuse
excuse.
why you cannot continue talking.
Because I'm
Turn to a
scared
partner
human,
and practice
like,
saying,
that
"My
easy
goodness,
to say.
is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
No.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making
Okay.
process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful
adult
and whether
will
you'll
make
ever make a
choice,
significant
I do
contribution
both.
to the world, just
Like
remember
really?
that in
Why
the
do you have
vast
to make
infiniteness
choice
of
when
space,
you can
your
have both?
thoughts and problems are materially
It's just that
insignificant,
easy.
and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this
Thank
video.
you for donating.
Ah, welcome back. You may have
Welcome back.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Danger
But not to
everywhere.
worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
No,
and see
I don't
what
want
the
to
correct
make
thing to
choice.
do would have
I
been.
just
This
want
way,
to
please.
destroy everything. No, no. Is there anything I can do? No? Exit? I cannot jump in here? No? Okay. No? Okay. So we just go back in here. Oh, this is like the room before. Oh, I see. Now. We cannot do anything about all this stuff. So I will check once and once.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with
and
reality.
become stronger, like it's the part of character development. So what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Like, oh, this we have to have card. Okay. Okay. We cannot touch anything. We don't have anything to touch. So like we just go back there and do the thing. Let me see the coffee.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I don't want to. I don't want to be home. What can we do in this room? Nothing? Do we have any others like controls? Oh, straight into the jump? No? Cannot? Okay. Let's we go back. This is the memo, right? Don't have to. Okay. Hello, anybody here? No? Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly
No,
as Stanley
I
would.
don't want to.
That means
Let me
choosing
go.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure
What
you'll
can
be
we
up to the
do?
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
Open
door on
on
his
his
left.
lap. Nah.
No! How did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No, I don't want to. Blah blah blah. Oh, this room is new. How can I get into this room? Knock knock knock. Numbers. What can we do in this room? Nothing? Wow. Oh, I see. This room is like glitch. So like we just go back. Again? We didn't say anything else, right? Can we do anything else in this? Let me see. No, nothing. I want to go in. Let me in. We cannot do anything in this room. So, okay. Like, let me just go back. So, we only have one choice left, right? I hate being forced to choose something. So, let's go, I guess. Yay! Why is so bright out there? I don't like it. Oh, the clock is ticking. So, okay. Let me go into this room.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Yay,
Why?
no need
For
to thank
what?
me.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone?
Yes,
Left here
I
like
like
so
it.
much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that
Can we
knowledge.
do
I'll have to
anything
live
about
with it
this?
forever. Reliving its
We cannot
impossibility
touch.
forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of
do
my
not
work?
enter.
I don't know. What's the
Okay.
answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Whoa.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh, the game is... Wait! Do not stop scaring me like that. Oh gosh. What is happening? Mom, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Oh no.
Who thought you were so clever. Now look
Oh,
where
no.
we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
What should I do?
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Oh no,
Didn't I
oh no,
impress
oh
upon
no,
you
oh
how
no.
important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't
So
even
now
occurred to
nothing
you,
we can
had
do
it?
in this
That
room.
there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Yeah, you're right.
My story.
My story.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole
Seen
underground
what?
facility. You would have destroyed it
Destroyed,
and been victorious.
victorious.
It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make
Sorry, make... Ah, what?
this behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be
So,
fine.
like,
All right.
if we do the other things
When
that
Stanley
he
came to a
say,
set of two
will
open
I,
doors,
like, get
he
different
entered the
ending,
door
right?
on his left.
Should I redo it again? I'm not really sure anymore. So, okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave
Again?
exactly as Stanley would.
Wow,
That
it's
means
just
choosing
like a
responsibly
time loop.
and always
Okay,
putting the
okay, I
story
understand
first.
now.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Again.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
should
quite
we
sure
just
you'll be up to
go
the
up
task.
this
Just
way?
follow my lead and you'll be
Maybe
fine. All right.
last time, alright?
When Stanley came to a
Last
set
time,
of
last
two
time,
open
last time.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Just like the last time, I will go
No!
on into
Why did
this
you do
door.
that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as
Okay,
Stanley would.
it's still
that
like
means
that.
choosing responsibly
We can
and
have
always
another
putting
choice.
the story first.
Okay,
I'm
alright,
quite sure you'll
alright,
be
I
up to the
understand
task.
you.
Just follow my lead and you'll be
Hi.
fine. All right.
I hate
When Stanley
people
came
that's
to a set
forcing
of
me
two open
what
doors,
I have to
he entered the door on his
choose.
left.
Okay, you win. Alright, you win, alright. Now, we're here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh! How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Let it blow up inside you, what? Slide. Oh, PowerPoint. Okay. Core value, expenditures, shift globals. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. The Monetize, free to play. What do people want? Money? Yes, I only want money. When a wish shot on the same slide, they pick the same information. So who is still clicking the palm point? Please no more chat, I'm begging you. Okay. So profit. You have nothing else to do here, right? Yeah, nothing else. Okay, let's go. The room closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Why you cannot enter? Wow! Why the boss room is so, well decorated? I know he's a boss, but, it's... come on! We cannot... Okay, we cannot open this. Or this. Okay. The phone, the computer. We cannot do anything else. Okay. So...
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Will it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
I don't want to talk.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Can we... Hello, everybody there. Hello.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
No, I don't want to talk. You talk for me. You talk it. You say it.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
Yes.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
You say it for me. You say it. Not me.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Yay, finally.
Into a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, so now we can see Stanley, right?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Oh.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Oh.
I need you to walk
so
through
this is
the door.
like the end?
Are you listening to me?
Oh, this is one of the end, right?
Can you hear me? Is everything all
Oh.
right? Stanley, this is important.
Yay, Stanley is
The story
broken.
needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist
Stanley
without
is
you. Do you
broken.
understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Yay, Stanley is broken. Now he just standing there and do nothing.
No. I need this. The story needs it.
Poor little narrator.
You hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay.
Like the narrator sounds so desperate.
Time trying to make sure your
He
choice
just
is
so
correct,
desperate
but
because Stanley didn't do anything. Like he just standing there and looking
I'll wait for you to
like
decide
a
what's the right
soulless
thing to do.
door, and he
Take as
didn't do
much time as you
anything.
need.
So what can we do? Like, okay. Well, so we have done one of the end. Okay, like we
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
playing it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So this time I will try to follow the narrator list. So what can it be? What can it?
When Stanley came to a set of two
Okay.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I follow
Yet there
your
was not a
lead.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Disbelief.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
So now
office,
it's the boss
hoping he
room,
might
right?
find an answer there. Coming to
Oh.
a staircase, Stanley walked
Now
upstairs
we
to
can
his
have
boss's
to choice,
office.
like upstairs or downstairs. Oh, so cool. Actually, I want to see what it's like downstairs, but like let's go upstairs first. I think. Moshi, excuse me, boss. Let me go. Is that here?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
Oh,
life.
this is like a different
Shocked,
room.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Whoa.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra
PIN number?
secret PIN number. 2845.
2X45.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the
Wow,
keypad,
so
Stanley
secret.
happened to input
I
the
have
correct
not
code
know
by
anything.
sheer
No one tell
luck.
me this code.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where? Oh, this? Okay. What is this? Well, this looks so scary. Like, So, like, we had to go down there. Like, could we die from stepping in there? I feel so insecure. What? Okay, we only have that part to go. Okay. I think we will die. Like, really. So, okay. Oh, this is the elevator. Okay, I thought this was like something like we step inside and we just fall
Descending
down.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free
Not
to
free
think for himself,
to
question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Now it's just broken.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Oh, mind
Facility.
control. This say escape, but anything like escape like this, it probably just a trap. Okay, I think we will just go inside there to see where it leads us to first. Hello, everybody here? Anybody here? What is this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Television.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, we just moved from here to there. Okay. Let me see. The camera. There's nothing we can do about this. Okay, so we just press this button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a
so
screen.
there's like
and
a
Stanley,
security
one of
camera,
them,
like
eternally monitored in this place where freedom
we
meant
have no
nothing.
freedom. Okay. And we cannot carry this as is. So
This
what is
mind
this?
control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true.
So
Had
this is like
Stanley
for
really
the
been
mind
under someone's
control,
control all
like
this time? Was this the only reason he was happy
like
with his
the boss
boring
here
job?
will
That his
control
emotions
our
had been
life
manipulated to accept it blindly?
in our mind too? Should we?
No. He refused to believe it.
Yes,
He
we
couldn't
believe it.
accept
We
it.
couldn't
His
accept
own
it.
life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
Happy,
emotions.
sad.
Happy
Oh.
or sad or
Alright.
content. Walking, eating, working. All of it
So
monitored
what
and
could we
commanded
do?
from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for
How can
all.
we do that? 5? Okay. What is this in here? The mic control? System power off? Is this really okay? Oh no, hello, anybody there? Hello.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Okay,
Stanley
this
reflected on
nice
how
door.
many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power
He'll be
that he had
seeking,
been
but
seeking,
happiness.
but happiness.
Somehow we can
Perhaps
go
his goal
outside,
had not been
right?
to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how
This
to
is like
feel.
one of the good end for
Whatever
Stanley.
life he lives, it will be his.
But
And that was all
we
he
still
needed to
don't know what happened
It was
to
perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
everyone else.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay,
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the
Wow.
feeling of liberation,
this game
the
is
immense possibility
really
of the new
detailed.
path before him.
like
This was exactly the way, right
the
now,
thing we're
that
meant
things
to
were
happen.
meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Ah. Sound like it's one of the ending, right? Oh! Okay. Next this
All of his
time we
co-workers
will...
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Next, you follow like half and half of the decision, but not All of them.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
What can
doors,
we do?
he entered the door on his left.
Let's go inside this. Go, go, go.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
There's
Feeling
no
a
one
wave
here.
of disbelief, Stanley decided
Okay.
to go up to his boss's office. Hoping
Now
he might come into a
let's go
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
downstairs.
to his boss's office.
I think this time we're going to just go down. Wait. Why is that so creepy down there? Should they go there? But, okay. There's some note.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
this?
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for
Like
no
if it
reason at
was
all.
me, like
None
when
of it
I
made
woke
any
up,
logical
everyone
sense.
else like
And as
just
Stanley
disappear.
pondered this, he began to make other
I
strange
just like
observations.
jump from
For
the
example,
window
why couldn't he see his
to see
feet
if it's
when
a
he
dream.
looked down? Why
If
did doors
it's not a
close
dream,
automatically
I just
behind
don't
him
have to
wherever
suffer
he
anymore.
went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Oh,
Were they
you have to
simply
look.
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he
One,
came to the
two, three,
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He
Yes, I'm
This is all a
dreaming.
dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to
I know,
have
right?
finally
The
found an
narrator voice
answer,
so
an
like
explanation.
clear.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his
I also
job.
like the
He
narrator
wasn't crazy
voice.
after
Like
all.
he have a
He
like
thought to himself,
some,
I suppose
like,
I'll wake up
accents.
soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
Oh,
I may
wait,
as well
now
enjoy
he's
this
stuck
while I'm
in
still
here.
lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Okay,
Then
now
he
we
imagined
floating
himself
and
soaring
flying.
through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley
No,
marveled
this is
that
not
he had
fun.
still
This is
not woken
creepy
up.
at all.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why
So
is
what
there a
can we
voice in
do
my
in
head
this room?
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by
Oh, this is a
Stanley,
different
who
room.
found it
Okay.
particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking
my
about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this
So
voice
in
spoke
this
to all people in
ending,
their
like we
dreams,
just
the
said,
truth
go
was that,
into
of
a
course,
dream.
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply
could it
deceiving
be?
himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have
Oh,
to take
no.
responsibility for himself?
The
Stanley
cat
is as awake
sleeping.
right now as he's ever been in his life.
Oh
Now, hearing
no.
the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
you
he
see
knew for
that
certain,
room?
beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
He could just.
He would prove it. He would prove
was
that
in
he was in
control,
control,
that this
that
was
this
a
was a
dream.
dream.
Okay.
So he closed his
so-
eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He
Oh,
felt the cool weight of the
with
blanket
a
on his
blanket
skin,
on his skin.
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me sleep.
I'm through with this dream.
To with this dream.
I wish it to be
wish to
over.
be over.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am
At this
okay.
point, I just like really wonder if Stanley's wife really exists, or he just
Stanley
thinks that
began
she
screaming.
exists?
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
I am
Please,
real.
just someone tell me I am real.
No,
I must
you're
be
not
real. I
real.
must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself,
Oh
and then
no, he
collapsed
just
dead on the
went
sidewalk.
crazy.
And although she would soon turn to go
Oh,
call
he's
for
dead.
an ambulance,
Okay.
for just a
He's
few
dead.
brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. Then she remembered the meeting
Why
she
you
had
see
scheduled
someone
for that
dead
day.
make you
The
feel
very
better?
important people
Like,
whose impressions of her
it's
would
not
affect
how it
her
works,
career,
okay?
and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there,
So
staring
like
down
when
at the body.
and
then she
somebody
turned
just
to
go
the man.
outside, they see a body and see, gosh, lucky that not me. Then that person needs to go to the therapy like really quick.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Oh! Well, we didn't reach the ending. Like, how can we? How can we? We cannot go in any other room, so. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's just do this. I think.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
So
come
now
into a
going
staircase.
downstairs,
Stanley
like
walked
one of the
upstairs
ending.
to his boss's office.
So we just go in upstairs first. What can we do
Stepping
upstairs?
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud
Allowed to nobody.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
How many endings does
2845.
2F5?
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2F5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input
Oh,
the
please,
correct code
do
by
not
sheer
spoil.
luck.
I
Amazing.
will ask
He stepped
the
into the
chat
newly
to
opened
spy-
passageway.
to backseating me if I want to. Okay. Let's go in. Go downstairs. Loading. So now we will.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
Escape.
read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay. So we just die. I think that's better
The
than
door
like
behind him was
walking
not shut.
in
Stanley still had every
like
opportunity
all
to turn
this
around
thing,
and
like,
get back on
alone.
track.
So
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk
let's
forward
just walk
and willingly
forward.
confront his death.
Oh, so we really just die, right? Oh! Why on earth we haven't?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched
Closer.
closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Wow!
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Bye-bye.
Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell. Oh no.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the
Cries the
narrator,
narrator.
as Stanley was led helplessly into
Wow.
the enormous metal jaws.
There's a woman
In a
voice.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Instantly.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his
Oh.
office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created
Wow,
for you
this
long in
one's so
advance,
beautiful.
death
Like,
becomes meaningless,
all the
making
white
life
stuff.
the same. Do you see now?
Aww.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he
So
hit
this
start?
like a paradise or heaven, something like that. Nature painting. Okay. Stanley computer. Well, this is my computer, right? We cannot do anything about it. Oh, so this is like our office. The cabinet. A computer. The credits. What is this? Used to the game. Okay, so like we can just going to the left. This place is really cool. Office. This is like a museum. Like really, wow. Oh, this detail. Underground.
Well, try the other one then.
Narrator.
Nothing there. Shoot.
Okay, so let's go in here. Freedom. Oh, it's like the ending. The ending that we have got. Count down this. Freedom ending. Oh! This is really cool. Let me check out all the things. Game design mock-up. Wow. JRPG, how did you make a worst game ever? So now we just need to go downstairs. No? Okay. So now we just need to get up here, right? Let me see. What can we Whoa. Wait. How about the control? Why cannot we jump like? Okay. Now is the exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Wow.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
This thing cannot be seen.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Oh, so
as long
this
as you
is not
move
a game.
forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true
Why
choice.
we cannot jump?
Choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
How can we escape like? Oh, so that is like one of the ending. Okay, we are dead, and then we are back here.
All of his co-workers
again.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So this time I will try to. Let me. Control. Why cannot interact? It's a E. Crouch. How can we not? Why can't we jump? How can we jump like really? So, wait, where are we? A new room? Oh, here. Okay. Wait, why the number is look like that? 4, 5, 2.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, no.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that
So we
called so
just look
deeply
this
and so
room,
personally
like, really
to Stanley?
closely to
Its
admire
grace,
first?
its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew
So
it was
dreams.
something deeper, something darker.
Something darker.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
oh, my
here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Nothing we can do about this.
At
Can you
this
buy some
point,
drinks?
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's
So
possible
what
that
happened
this is
if we
why
just stay in
everyone
this
left.
room? Well, there's only one way to find out, I think. So we just stay in this
Stanley
room.
sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more,
No
he
more?
decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
So, what will we do? Let me see. What can I do from now on? There's nothing I can do, like... Okay. Let's continue working.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, so that's the room way. Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh. Okay, bye-bye. Not me.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Like this?
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left side, right side. So we just don't have any other store. Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
What?
No, not the right. Why would
Come
I have
on.
ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
No, I don't want to wait. Just say
Let's
me.
see,
What
you
can
went
we
down,
do?
right, left, down,
Left side, right side.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Is the basement again? Okay, let's go downstairs to see. Oh, that's room again.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley,
Spoiler.
close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Oh gosh.
Who am I kidding?
Who am I
It's all
kidding?
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
So, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
So this-
What could it mean?
Is
Stanley
that all
decided to
of
go
the
to the meeting
ending, or
room.
we
Perhaps he had
just-
simply missed a memo.
Go like this. Okay, so let's start over again.
When Stanley...
Wait, what?
Wait,
Oh,
what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely
so
restarted
now
the
we
game
have
over,
like
completely
1,
fresh.
2, 3,
Everything should be...
4, 5, 6
Oh, did
draw.
something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
Nuh-uh, that's your
I'm
fault,
asking you.
not
I'm
mine.
the one who wrote the story.
Don't blame your
It was
fault
right
on
here
me.
just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Okay.
Let's find the story.
How? Right. Okay, so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options. So, I think we will like go into this room. First one on the right, I think. Nice, that's the same.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
Oh no,
Do we need to
oh
restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
no. Okay,
let's
now
give it
we
a
just
shot.
stuck
Why
in
not?
a maze. Oh gosh. Hi, again.
All of
Yeah,
his
right.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Hello,
he had
everyone
simply
who
missed a
just,
memo.
Drop into my stream. Hello. Great, now there's no room at all.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
And now
Why
we're
don't we
stuck
go
in
back the
here
other
without
direction
any
and see if we
door.
missed anything?
Can we just break the window and jump from this? Okay. So now we went back, right? Back. Uh-huh. is from here.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Oh gosh.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our
Hi,
steps.
I'm lost. So now we just follow. Wait, where it is again? This is like the basement, but not the one that we came here before. Like, oh
Now
gosh.
Well, I'll be
This
honest,
like
I don't recognize this
another
place at
building
all.
in the first
Is this the
phasmophobia that
story?
we have
I don't
been
think so.
in the
I
last
can't quite
last
recall, but I
stream.
believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Oh,
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really
But
paid off,
win
so
for what?
good job.
We win for what?
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Can we
We
knock
both
out
know
this
you didn't put
door?
in any
No?
actual work for
Okay.
that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen
It's
this
like
time. I
a
have
place
to
where we can
restart.
see phasmophobia, like some kind of ghost. Okay.
All right,
The Stanley
I've got a
Parable Adventure
solution.
Line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Follow
Just
the
follow
yellow line.
How
Follow
simple
the
is that?
yellow line. Follow the yellow line. Follow. Oh! This will be unlocked. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Nope.
To
Here's a
destiny
thought.
and beyond.
Wouldn't wherever we end up
What
be our
can we
destination,
do?
even if there's no story
Nothing.
there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay,
Wait, what?
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we
So
can
we
both
just
agree that
follow
the
this
nature of
line?
existence is in fact a byproduct
Well,
of
actually,
one's
we have
subjective
nothing.
experience
We
of
have
that
nowhere to
existence,
go,
right?
so...
Okay. Now,
Right,
if
what?
my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this
yes,
office
you
in
like
fact
it?
the skeleton of
Do
my
you
own
follow?
relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
See.
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music
Yay,
to lighten
music.
the mood.
Oh my gosh. I just need... Like the music just freak me out like in 1 second. So let's continue. Moving forward. Why we looking like someone is like on drum? Like, are we drunk or something? Should we go into this? No? Okay. Oh gosh, the music is too loud. Yep, we definitely drunk, like we work, like we were smoking, like we were on drunk.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Okay, now
Line.
we both
You do know we're
drunk
looking for the
and
Stanley Parable,
insane.
right? The story?
And I think that's
Is
not a good
any of this
sign.
ringing a bell?
Yay, drunk.
Oh, no,
If
not
you
again,
again.
Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Hi. Oh gosh. So now we like
You know
have to...
what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Wow,
Something
you
exciting,
mean like
daring,
writing
mysterious.
fanfiction?
Ooh,
Like
this all
that.
sounds perfectly
Yes, I
doable.
like that.
Why don't we simply
So-
start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Okay. Here's come nothing.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
No, we
Go
just
wild.
like go circle
Use your imagination.
and circle.
Whatever it might
okay.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Let's go.
Oh, no, not you again.
Again.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto
Like,
the
look
line
like
from having any
someone's,
role in
like,
our awesome new
drinking
story.
and
No lines or monitor rooms.
Shaking
Just don't acknowledge it. and We should be
in all
fine.
his grey in the office. Let me see. Oh gosh. How can someone like is this like the footmark of Spider-Man or something? Like he just climb oh my god. He just climb on the floor or the grey there.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a
I
decision.
hate making
From here, the story is
decisions.
in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I
opportunity.
believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
So I know that each door has to lead
Walking
somewhere.
in circle,
which means that
walking
somewhere,
in
the
circle,
place where we're
walking
trying
in
to
circle,
go, there must be a
walking in
reverse
circle.
door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Reverse
So
door.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly
Okay.
yes, then by all
What
accounts,
comes
the
the door
door on the
right?
right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Whoa, okay. Really? Oh, that's like all the ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Oh.
The confusion ending. You're
Oh, so
telling me
this like one
that's
of the
what this
ending.
is?
Wait,
It's all
what?
one giant ending?
This
And we're
like the
supposed to
amount of
restart the game
ending.
eight times?
Oh gosh.
That's really how all this goes? It's all
1, 2, 3, 4,
determined?
5, 6, 7.
So now,
8,
according to
9,
the
10.
schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I
gosh.
don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
So like we have
Well,
got like 1,
who
2,
consulted
3,
me?
4,
Why
5,
don't I
6,
get to
7, 8
decide?
ending.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be.
Restart.
I don't want it to be. I
no,
don't want
that's
the game
not
to
the
keep
ending.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like
oh,
this.
no,
I
this
won't
like
restart the
the-
game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer
No,
returns.
this like that's
Stopped.
in this ending. No, this
Does
not
that
the
mean-
amount of the ending.
Did we
okay,
do
okay.
it? Did we break the
Understand now.
cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule?
So this
How
was
would we
like we
even
have done
know?
in this
Will someone come for
route,
us?
like we
Will something
from
happen?
the start to now.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
Destination.
Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out,
So
won't
like we have like been
Eventually.
through like 8
Well, in the
restart.
meantime, if you...
Wait, what? Okay. Again, here we go again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Eh? New content?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Why can't I go through that? No, I want to go through that, not this. Okay. this new content is too creepy, you know? Like it's all pitch black. We cannot see anything. Or just me and the...
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Whoa.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on
What
home
is this game
computers.
about? Like you come
After receiving
right
critical and commercial success, it was
in the part
expanded
where
upon
I
in
just explained
2022
the game.
with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Wow.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling
thrilling
new
new-
Ultra Deluxe content.
New content? Okay, so we just like...
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Mesmerizing adventure.
Is
It's
it
broken.
What's going on
Hello?
here? Should
I
we...
can't get out here.
Should we be
Hello?
moving somewhere or...
Oh,
here we
okay,
go.
okay.
All right,
It's
finally,
moving, it's
at
moving.
long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get go, get go, get go.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley
Stanley
Parable Ultra
Parable.
Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Okay. The jump circle.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh! Yes, it is the... Nice new content, I guess. So like we're just jumping. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you very much.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Let's go.
Goodness. Another
elevator.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Oh,
Very
okay.
good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Ooh.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
So let's go. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Accountable?
It's my fault, Stanley. I
Yeah,
built up
it's
too
your
much
fault.
anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having
having
a great time together
like always.
What do you say, friend?
Who friends of yours? I'm not your friend. You have a friend later. Oh. Wow, this new room. Nice.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay, sneak. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we
Okay,
just
you remember how
like
cheap and
this?
unsatisfying the new ultra deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Wait, what?
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Whoa!
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where
Wait,
I've been
this is so
storing
nice.
all my favorite memories
sense.
so I can relive the
God.
peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences
let me
like the
see.
launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Ooh. Are we going to associate or something like this? Like something like when we walk out of the closet from like something like Narnia and to Isekai to a new world. Okay, so I guess we just have to go in there. I think. Let's go.
You
Oh,
see,
God.
Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was
Let's look
before
like
it
we
was
just
sullied
got
with a
back in
cheap
time, or
re-release?
just Isekai
Remember
to
back in October of
somewhere else?
2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
As I know, the original one of this game is from 2013, like this. So this version just released like last month, as I remember, right? Last month. Wow, this looks so vintage. Nice. I like vintage things. But okay. Ah, the music. Oh my god. What is this? This place looks exactly like in some horror movie where they like to sacrifice some human. In this one, this look totally not safe at all. Hey, but wow, we have only one choice, right? Hey.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Whoa.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism.
Real
10 out of
scam.
10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable
10
anymore.
out of
It's
10.
just a
Fantastic
husk now.
arcade.
A lifeless husk with an
Narrative
hour of
excellence.
new elevator content.
Design Museum, Design of the Year. Okay. Big. So, okay. This door is open. We cannot go down there, right? Okay. So, here we are. Why Stanley looks so creepy in here? What is this? Oh, so this is like the model. The only two models that exist. Knock knock. No one? Okay. Here's the end.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Let me see. Oh! Wow, so we cannot go in the serious room. Okay, we can only go back here.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Wow!
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh my God.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Now open it. Not
Honestly, I could
recommended.
not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and
Unfunny?
dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not
Oh
trying to be funny.
no!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
He's mad.
I suppose I could
He's
write up a
mad.
handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already
It's
such a
raining.
densely layered web
Yeah.
of profound philosophical insights that I can't
Where
even
should
imagine
we
where I'd have the
go?
room
Like
to
just
stick
follow
them.
the path. Is there any path? Oh yeah. I'm walking. Oh. Not
Okay,
recommend.
let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy,
No,
honestly,
he's
you
not
can.
being mad.
Goodness, this is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it, well, I always thought it would. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my
he's
otherwise
sad.
unimpeachable track record.
Poor little
I
narrator.
feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps
now
the Stanley
we just
Parable
walk
isn't quite as sterling as I
And
always
finding
remembered.
other reviews. Okay.
What's this one
What
got
is
to
this?
say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded
All
explanations
these
of what's
reviews is
happening.
talking
I
about
wish there was a
how
skip button.
unfunny the narrator
A skip
is.
button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my
God.
motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Wow, it's a game with a skip button. Nice. Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a
Skip.
shot. I'll... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps
can
one of
we
my
just,
more
like, press the
profound such
button again?
ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it.
Ah, we can.
Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about
Blah,
this,
blah,
and whether
blah,
they'll
blah,
edit
blah.
the rating of... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well... I want to say maybe 30, 45
Now
minutes.
the door in here
It's
is like disappear.
unendurable by any means, but there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know it's shocking,
now
isn't
we
it?
just
But at
press
any
the
rate,
button
I do suggest that we
again and
not press
again.
the button again. I think the skip button... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely
the door's gone.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls
Oh,
1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you
So
and the
we
button.
just,
And
like,
if you keep
press it
pressing it,
again?
I have no idea what... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh,
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
oh my God.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to
Hey,
speak with.
poor little
And you'd think that
narrator.
that's
He
just
doesn't have
how
any
it's
friend
always
to
been,
talk
right?
with.
Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
So let's press again to see.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
Yeah.
I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for 1 entire year? Let me describe it for you.
Oh, so
To begin with,
a year
there
has
is only
passed?
regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing
Okay,
at all
so
but regret
we just
for the
read it
longest
again.
time, Stanley.
Bye-bye, narrator.
Days, months.
Is he dead? I think he's dead. Is he dead? Oh no! Narrator, are you there? No? Okay. Okay, so again? What is this noise? The clock just stopped ticking. Again?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point.
Oh,
It was meant to
he's
speak to the
back.
human condition. But where are the
Hello,
jokes? Where are
narrator.
the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed,
You
they
still
gnashed their
alive?
teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make
No,
all of their
he just,
pitiful
like,
demands. But
keep
then he's
talking
talking
to
too much. They
himself.
said, first, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's
Oh,
the
no.
inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness
Oh,
to
no.
examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the
Okay.
world. As though
It's silence again. So... Hello? Anybody here? Again?
the end is never the end, is never the end.
Oh my
is
God,
never
his
the
mind
end,
break.
Is never the end. Is
His
never the
mind
end,
break.
Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is
Oh
never
no,
the
the
end,
narrator
is
is
never
mind
the end,
break
is never
and-
the end. Is never the end. Is never
Oh
the
no.
end. Is never the end. Is never the
We
end.
lost
Is never
him.
the
We
end.
lost
Is never the
him.
end. Is never
We
the
lost
end. Is
him.
never the end. Is never the end. Is never the
Okay,
end.
okay,
Is
okay,
never
I
the end.
understand. Again? Oh, why the water is coming from there? Again, I think. Oh my God! Why this building is like starting to collapse? Oh. Okay, again, I think. Oh. Now this is like an abandoned building with no sign of narrator. I think he's dead for now. Let's do it again. Oh my God. How many years is have been through? I think it's like must be. Oh my God. We cannot get through there. Let me see what can I do. There is a bird sound. Okay, we cannot do anything. And this, so I think nice. Wait, what? It's like some kind of apocalypse or something, like people are dead. Anybody here? No? No? Narrator? No? Oh! This button isn't working anymore, I suppose. It's just laying down there. This is the outside. Oh my god. So this like all the time has passed and the human does not exist anymore. I suppose it's like that. I think. Where are we? Like, so should we just moving forward? Like moving? Moving forward. Okay. Oh, so that's like one of the ending. Okay, I understand now.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Okay, so we'll just come with again. Oh, new content. Okay.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Why can't we go? So continue again for the new content, I suppose. The end is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. Going there again. Going down the
You see,
stairs.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Whoa.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Oh, okay.
Now, to be clear,
just follow
I
it.
haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
This
I
way
figure
to the
that if I can loosely
sofa.
organize a handful of interesting concepts,
Why
then
is
surely
so
the game
dark
will
in
sort
there?
of naturally spring up around
let
them.
me
It'll
go
all
on
work
this-
itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy
Whoa.
magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
So we just go like that. Okay. Wow. The interior of this game is really amazing, you know?
Here
Like
we are.
all the
Go
3D
on, try out
objects.
some of the new features.
They look so great. Office decoration, the Stanley Parable, resolution bucket, button, name player that is playing the game. Okay. Infinite horror. Achievement. Right. Let me see. Where can I go? Where does this lead to? No screenshot? Say the name. Oh, thank you. Wow, I wonder what my name is. I wonder will it tell me what my name is. Like, thank you. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the games. I wonder what my name is. Hey, what is this? I think we will just like hanging around to see what I can do around this place. First, the bucket. What is this?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Okay.
And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Wow, yes, the thing I need right now is a bucket. I wonder will it help me? I wonder. Really? Like,
Can you
really?
feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of
Can I just
crushing
throw this
despair,
bucket
must already
into
be
the
sweeping
narrator
through your
face
body.
if
And in
he
fact,
has the
can I
face?
say that I do believe the bucket lends you an
face?
air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await
Thank you
in
for
the
the
Stanley
bucket.
Parable 2.
I wonder. Oh, we can go back there. Okay, thank you. So now we have
Does anyone
bucket.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I think I will go on with this one because like the travel day of Stephanie's takes time like A lolly, I guess. So I go with a lolly.
You know, sometimes
Yay.
when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Yeah.
Get well, someday
No.
it is.
My lolly. Not that. This. Not that. Come on. Hey. Disappointed.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No,
Oh, okay.
I've made my decision. We're moving on.
So this like the new achievement for the level. Thank you, I
Now,
guess.
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last
I
satisfy
know.
the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers,
Oh, gosh.
we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
This just cannot pull down. Okay. So nothing we can do, I guess. Can we do something? And why we still holding this bucket? Like why? So let's go upstairs. Where
What
can-
else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Can you find them? Whoa!
Ah, collectibles.
This
Now
looks really
it's
nice.
a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching
Why,
a number
that
go
looks
up.
so
You
creepy.
simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on
my
with your
gosh.
unremarkable life.
Wow. So we like someone like some otaku collecting figures, our character. Alright, I understand now. Okay. Yay! A figure of Stanley. Hooray! Collect them all.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
So, where can we go now? The jump circle? Oh, there's a map here. We are here like the 5. This map? The jump circle? I suppose we will go to this? The infinite? Oh, okay.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable
Jumping,
2 as well.
jumping.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
That's not my fault, alright?
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative
So-
piece then.
We cannot do anything about this. Nothing. Not a single figure. No. Hey. Let's continue to the infinite hall. I think. I wonder where will this lead us to. Oh. The black hole. Right?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I think I will just go check it first. Let me see, what can I do? Not really anything. So, can I just jump in there? I think so. So, here's go nothing. Oh.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say
It's
so.
nice to
Now then,
like
since you've gotten to see the infinite
infinite.
hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you
We can
even more of
escape.
my ideas for the
Okay.
sequel.
So, we just go back there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where can we be? The surrounding area? We have to go into there already. That's new. That's new. The jumping circle? What is this? The poster? Yeah, your name is again.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the...
okay.
Well, we'll figure that out later.
I think we will just go in here. No, where? Here's your game. Wait, what? In here, right? What is this? Okay, this place.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name
now my
Jim.
name's
But of
Jim.
course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really
Hi,
simulate the full
everyone,
experience of this
Jim.
feature.
I'm
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay,
I'm the
here we
narrator
go. Let's take a
of
deep
Stanley.
breath, clear
I'm
your
Jim.
mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Okay, now
I
I'm
want you to imagine
brainwashed.
yourself living as
With
Jim,
Asria now,
sleeping and
there's
waking
only
as
Jim here.
falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams
It's nice
crumble
to
into
be
dust.
Jim. I
Do you
wonder
feel it
is
deeply?
Jim
Are you
the
really,
YouTuber?
truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see!
Okay,
What a thrill! What a rush!
okay.
That was you! The button described you! Do it again! Do it again!
Jim.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time.
Jim.
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
So we're done with this room, I guess. There's anything that I can do for now? Nothing? I suppose. So...
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable
So let's
2.
go
That would actually
upstairs.
save me the work of finishing this feature.
So where can we do? Steady World Champion. Okay. We cannot go there for now. So I guess, is there anywhere that we haven't go yet? Like, as is, like we have been through this already? The achievement? Let me see. The bucket? Office Infinite Hall? Okay, now I'm lost. Where can we... The button that says gym. So we like done with this room. And we still going with our bucket. The games. I wonder it's okay for me to... It's still like that, right? Did it work there? No, okay. Bye-bye. Oh, I remember I just go all the place in here. Where I have been. That's new. Infinity Hall, check. Something random, check. We cannot go in there. So we just like go in this way. Upstairs. Oh, okay.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Oh. Whose is this? Can I carry it? No. Let's go upstairs. Whoa. It's like a theater. What is this?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready, guys?
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah.
I mean, there's potential here, right?
I
It's
think it
sort of...
says that.
Okay, never
I can
mind.
see the potential,
Hold on,
but...
let me do a different arrangement. Yes,
Okay.
this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2.
More new content,
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Take a look. Whoa! Let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427.
Can you skip something? Isn't it? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay,
What could it
well
mean?
someday.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my god, it's a bucket. The balloon, the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Why I just pick up the bucket? Why I pick up the bucket? I don't want to carry this bucket anymore. Can I throw it at someone else? Why is there no one else except me? So I have to carry this bucket. Oh, why can't I put it back? Okay, you win. I have to carry the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. So?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Whoa, now we can
Oh,
open this.
Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy, it's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning
Oh my
supplies.
god.
Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the
How can I hand over the bucket?
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your
How
companion
can
and
I
lifelong
put the
friend.
bucket
You can't hand it
in?
over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is it?
Wait, let me see the setting. The control. Oh, space.
Is how
Okay.
low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults
Let
simply
me
in order
put
to
the
get you to
bucket.
hand
I
over the
don't want
bucket.
to carry the
Stanley,
bucket.
I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply
Oh my
that you and the
God.
bucket are not truly deep
Why
and
just
lasting
like that?
friends? That your relationship is purely
Okay,
superficial
you
and convenient?
mean I'm not
That your
going
life is
in there
so banal
anymore?
and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any
gosh.
inanimate object which happened? Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I think we will just like go upstairs. To see what's the difference. Okay, now we have the bathroom now. Can we go? Oh,
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've
I
tried.
know you've
So,
tried.
I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
whoa. To be rich is a crime. To commit crimes isn't it rich? What life it would be to have to pick this one. Can we flush the toilet? No. Hi. Okay. Now we just need to. We cannot go in there or here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Uh-huh.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing
Can we go
presence of the
into
bucket.
another door?
Even
No.
now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. But Stanley guessed the correct thing by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the
Yay,
bucket
bucket,
guiding
my
him?
best friend.
Yes,
Now
this is
I'm
certainly the most
really
logical
just
explanation.
an introvert who had no friend and had to make friends with a bucket. Like, it already sounds so pathetic, to be honest. Oh, hello.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
Stanley figurine.
You know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that.
Stanlerines.
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Okay. There we go. In here again. Just there. Boo, 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 boo.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yay, at least I have my bucket friend with me.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
So now everything is like around the bucket. I think the bucket's like the main character now, not Stanley or not me. It's just the bucket. We have the bucket as our friend.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that
why the
everything would be
bucket
fine.
can cry, but as you say, so yeah.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Oh no, bucket.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
So we just like, again?
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
Why on earth you only have a bucket to be your only
for
friend?
the bucket.
This is like the whole new level of an introvert. Even though I'm not
Here
like
was
that.
the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way.
Why can't we
and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down
Okay,
the
I'm
system.
sorry for asking. I wonder what happened if we just press it on.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Oh my God.
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this?
So now the bucket
Stanley
is
was
the
prepared to
villain?
throw the bucket away in disgust
I
when
thought they were my
suddenly
friend.
an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly birds.
Oh,
The control buttons became active again.
so... Oh my God. Why just being like that? The bird? Oh!
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after
Just
another,
like that?
and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one
Can we just
was
go
surely
by?
the best.
Right.
And Stanley was happy.
Okay, now we're happy because the green thing bird. That's happy to me, I guess.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders
Orders
stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Meeting today in the meeting room. So that we just have to go through all over again, I think. So they like bring out the bucket. Where's the bucket? Here.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
One only friend. We have no other friend but a
Stanley
bucket.
clutched the bucket tightly
So
to
I
his
think
chest.
this is
This was not the correct way to the
do.
meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Can we just... I
And so
wonder
the two
where
of them
can
detoured
we...
through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Oh, so this is like the comeback from there. Okay, I understand now. Was this like in some horror movie? A small across the office. So like we have to find out where all the figurines, I think. There will be a reward for finding them all. Oh, stair. Okay, we have 3 left. Let me see where can... this way again.
You feel it? The broom closet. And coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Somewhere both blue and red. Where can it be? In here? Oh!
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley
Yay!
figurines. And now
Oh,
I'm torn
our
between
six.
Stanlerines and
Stanley and
Figlies.
Figlies.
What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
It will come to me. So... I will go up there again. Up there again, up there again. What can we do in here again? There is nothing we can do, right? Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money cookies. Wait, why I'm saying it? Let me see what I can do. Maybe let's say the same as before. Oh, we can open this place. Okay. Business strategy. Ding ding. Upstairs? I wonder what it's like upstairs. Oh, the elevator song. Ba 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 ba. Knock knock. There. What is this? Oh, okay. This is the last room again. Eh? Then I just press the button. I want you to go upstairs, please. cannot go upstairs. How about downstairs? Let me see. Go downstairs. Why the elevator sound? So we just really can't use the elevator. So what is like for the music only? Yeah. Okay, you win.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
I wonder what can we do in this stage. Downstairs, please. Boo, 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 boo. So now, let's go.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Let's go like this.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was
at least
that at
now
the end of
we
this hall,
didn't die
Stanley and the
alone.
bucket would both
Die
meet a
with our
violent
friend
death.
Bucket with me. So let's go.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I wonder will it like change to anything, or is it like the ending that we just played before? Oh my god. Oh, so it's really just the same, right?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, bye-bye. Again?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Oh no! Again?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest.
Oh,
it
this
was a
is
glorious
different than
bucket
we
to
played
behold.
before. Hello, everyone. The bucket. Oh, I know. No. It's still the same. It doesn't have the image of the bucket.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Wow! This is like a really well-designed museum, to be honest. Well,
no man
if
can
some
own a
museum
bucket,
like
and certainly
this
not a
in real
bucket as
life, I
dazzling to
definitely
behold
will
as this
go
one.
and visit
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Should I? This way. Okay, okay. The hanging bucket. Hello?
There is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and
You and
I,
I
that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful...
Okay,
We can
so
save the
now
world's
it's
buckets
our
from their
chance
treatment as
to
tools and
die.
implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Oh gosh. Now we have died again and again. So is this the new ending? I guess so. Nice. Oh, it's just like a sequel.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
What? Can through them all? Can we like open all the door? No?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
It still didn't open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So like I will try to open things as I can. Although I don't know what to do next. Oh, the room closes.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
So do we
office.
have to like play the ending again? Let me try it, I guess. The ending.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
Sorry
so
for
he
having
relaxed for a
anxiety.
few moments with some
I
calming
just
new age
wanted
music.
to go through anything. Oh, this music. Just open the door for me, you bastard. Open up, let me go,
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yay! So now, let's we go down here again. I wonder if it makes any difference to the end that we have been playing at first. So, let's see.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And press the button. Bing!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I can just like go in here and press this button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Oh,
Stanley's
like there's
co-workers.
like one
The lives of so many individuals reduced
reduced
to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place.
Oh yes,
where
like some of
freedom
them have been
meant
fired. 1, 2. Oh my god. What happened to them? Are they dead or something? So we go upstairs.
This mind control facility,
Like
it was too
the
horrible to believe.
two of
It couldn't be
them were
true.
fired
Had Stanley
and
really been under
one of
someone's
them
control all this time?
were like
Was this the
the
only reason he
sensor.
was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
So-
it blindly?
Just like go in here again.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. happy
We
or
cannot
sad
do
or
anything in
content,
this, right?
walking,
No,
eating,
okay.
working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his
He's
past
stable,
began to
so
sink
we
in,
just have to
Stanley
go
decided that
up
this
here
machinery
and-
would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the
Dismantle
controls
the
once
control.
and for all.
Let me just off. I wonder if it's still the same or if they have a different ending. Hello?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh gosh.
Was it over?
It's over?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
So
building
like
hold?
it's still like the
But
same
as
ending as
sunlight
before?
streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this
I
mattered
thought
to him,
it would
for
be
it was not
something
knowledge or
different
even
than
power that he had been
previous
seeking,
ending?
but happiness.
No?
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be
Maybe his
his.
life.
And that was all he needed to know.
Okay,
It was perhaps
so
the
it's like
only
the
thing
same
worth
ending
knowing.
as we had before.
Stanley stepped through the open
I
door.
think so. Hey.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
The 3D
the
of this
immense
game is like
possibility
really
of the
cool,
new
you know?
path before
Like
him.
all the objects,
This was exactly the
atmosphere.
way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Oh, so this says like the same as the ending we had before. Yeah. What's the other secret? So what can we do to break the secret? To break the secret?
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer,
something.
perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer
Actually-
recall.
Like, let me see the time again. Actually, I think I will only play this game like till now. Hi. Because like today I'm kind of exhausted. Like I have been at work this morning, so I think I will end the stream here. Let me. Oh, it's still a sequel. So I think I will maybe continue playing this game sometime, I guess. This is like a really fun game. This is the game that I don't know how to say it, but like if you are the one who plays, you find this really fun to follow. The STANLEY Parable. Like I have been heard about this game like quite a lot from other people. They just say that this is like a really interesting game that people should just play this game and try to experience it themselves. And the best way to experience this game is to know nothing about this game. So before I start playing this, I haven't like searched or watching any clips of this game. And wow, this is quite a fun ride for me. So thank you all for staying here with me at this late. today I think I will end this stream like early, more than 2 hours streaming. So thank you very much for coming to my first English stream, Right, thank you. So have a good night. Tomorrow I will have a stream. But tomorrow I will stream what? Let me. Oh, tomorrow I will finish playing the Hello Charlotte Part 3 with my friends, and I will try to finish the game tomorrow. So for today, I think that is. Thank you for coming to my stream today. So good night. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. 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 Love you too. Bye bye. Bye bye.